Today's video is about essential SEO tips for beginners to boost traffic. Create content around primary and secondary keywords. Your primary keyword should be the main focus of your landing page. It should be a strong description of whatever the page is about and potentially connect to what your brand does. This primary keyword should be the focus of your content. Secondary keywords are supporting words related to primary keywords and go into more detail. By including this secondary keywords in your content in a way that reads naturally, of course you will likely improve your search rank. Begin your keyword search by thinking about some long tail keywords that make sense for your audience. Using keyword overview tool, you can start by searching your target keywords and then expand to include more keywords from there. You will be seeing search volume for your primary keywords and how difficult it is to rank for within your space, as well as related search terms you will want to consider. Next, use short and descriptive URLs. There are also some not so technical ways you can optimize your SEO efforts when it comes to on-page SEO. How you structure the URLs for your content. For instance, you want to improve your SEO rankings, and it's relatively easy to do anyone just starting in SEO. An effective URL should use keywords. Your URL should include one or more keywords you are targeting. Be easy to understand. For readers, it should be very easy to schemable your content. Next, generate backlinks from eyesight authority websites. Link building is another key component of any SEO strategy. It's a relatively easy tactic to start. Backlinks are a critical ranking factor and they typically come in two forms: follow and no follow links, with follow links carrying more weight. Backlinking is when other websites link your web pages as a source of information. These links from other pages show search engines that you are an authority on a topic. The more high quality links to your website, the higher it turns up into the online searches. It's great if bloggers, journalists and other companies automatically recognize you as expert in your field and link to your content on their own. But that doesn't happen immediately, and you may need to take matters into your own hands when you're starting. There are several actions you can take up to build links to your website. First, offer to write a guest post for other outlets, particularly if you have an interesting infographic or something else to offer. Reach out to publishers to cover any original research or data you have put together for your on-site content. And the last one, find various listings and directories in your industry and try to get your company added to them. This sometimes means joining professional industry associations, networking groups or business organizations, but it lends to your credibility. Format your content for search engines. The words you use matter, but how you format your content is just as important. While you want your content to be informative, easy to understand, and friendly for readers, you also need to consider tailoring your formatting to search engines. For instance, in addition to keywords, you will want to use heading and subheading so that your content is easy for search engines to understand. How you structure your sentences and paragraphs matters as well. Typically, sentences shouldn't be more than about 20 words. And while you should never have a single sentence paragraph, and you also don't want your paragraph to be too long either. And the next one is, don't forget your page titles and meta descriptions. Your keywords impact the content you write, but did you know they should also be used in page titles and meta descriptions? These are the two basic HTML components where you can pack a punch with keywords and optimize your page, and they are easy technical SEO edits for beginners. Typically, whatever platforms you use to host your website offers an easy way to edit your page title and meta descriptions. WordPress, for instance, offers two boxes labeled SEO title and meta description. Keep in mind these items show up in a search results. An internet user might decide whether to click on your page based on those short sections alone. So make sure they are impactful. Next, remove anything that loads slowly. Did you know your page load time affects your SEO? These pages tend to have higher bounce rates. The longer it takes to load, the less time a visitor is likely to spend on your page, if they even make it to your web page in the first place. Google PageSpeed Insights is a free SEO tool to check the speed of your site. Add your URL and you will get a range between 0 and 100, with 100 being the fastest. You can ever look at the speed of your mobile site compared to your desktop site. Do yourself a favor and review your website. Are there any elements dragging down the load time? Like any unnecessary plugins? Remove or restructure them, and you will likely see an increase in traffic after optimizing your page. Next one, use a mix of internal and external links. What you link to in your content is important when it comes to optimization. Internal links directs readers to other pages on your website, while external links brings them to other websites and sources. Both impact your SEO, particularly the anchor text used. By using an effective internal linking strategy, this keeps visitors engaged on your website longer. Remember that you want to include valuable internal links though, and not necessarily links back to your home page. To enhance the user experience, provide internal links where visitors can be directed to even more valuable information. Not only will this improve your click-through rate for pages, but if you are an e-commerce site, there is a good chance it can keep your customers on your site long enough to make a purchase for you. Some good external linking resources are popular websites with high traffic that regularly produce authoritative, relative content and add links to your graphics. It's hard to resist a colorful graphics or an image that perfectly captures the essence of a topic. If you create such images for your website, consider allowing others to use them freely with their own blogs and articles. However, make sure you add a link to the graphics you have created first. Building up backlinks through images and effective alternate text is a great way to build your authority on a topic. The more links you build, the better you rank. When writing a piece of content, it's important to ensure it's comprehensive. This helps search engines understand what your content is about and that it answers everything a searcher might want to know. Next, publish original content. When adding new pages to your website, it's important to publish original work and avoid duplicate content. Search engine algorithms, especially Google, are designed for unique content. Those who practice good SEO and publish original content are likely to turn up higher in searches. In the past, some websites were removed from SEO listings for plagiarizing content, so originality is the key. Next, write evergreen content. Evergreen content is a gift that keeps on giving for a marketing strategy. This content stands the test of time. It's designed to be relevant today or 5 years from today. This means its traffic grows continuously over time and helps bring more visitors to your page. When creating evergreen content, think about what will retain its long-term value to readers. Things to avoid include breaking news stories, anything involving data that changes over time, seasonal content, pop culture news, and fashion news. Study your competitors. By analyzing your competitors' content, you can determine how your website compares when it comes to rankings and learn a thing or two about what's driving this SEO success. Analysis should run on search rankings, keyword usage, social media mentions, backlinks, on-page content, traffic volume, and more. The last one, continue learning about SEO. As Google makes thousands of changes to its algorithms and the web continues to evolve, SEO is constantly changing. Marketers are always determining new best practices. Once you have picked up a few basic skills, it doesn't stop there. New tools are created and new SEO tactics have been determined all the time. Reading up on the topic is also always helpful. Many books are released by top SEO experts every year. Pick up some books like SEO Tips and Hints. Bookmark your favorite blogs on topic and sign up for useful newsletters.